Every day, hundreds of young girls and women leave the country for the Middle East in search of work opportunities. However, some of the migrant workers have not realized the desired goals and instead lost their lives. The family of Milly Namutamba, a mother of 3, is yet to come to terms with the fact that she died in Saudi Arabia in 2019. Namutamba's daughter, Desire Namale, says her mother left the country on the 19th of August 2018, externalized by Horeb Services Uganda Limited.
My mother went to Saudi Arabia in 2018. She died from there. She went through the company of Horeb Services Uganda Limited. The company did not help us.
However, she says they lost communication 5 months after she left, and all efforts to get any information relating to her from the company that externalized her bore no fruit. The late husband, Stephen Kabengwa, has not been the same since the news of his wife's death came from Saudi Arabia.
It saddened us. Up to date, some people in the village still hope to see her again.
After numerous efforts to reach Namutamba or her employers, the family sued the company that took her to Saudi Arabia.
I used to go to the company, but they could not give me the final word that she's here. I wouldn't talk to her. So the company was there wasting my time. So I went to the women pro bono to help me.
Yesterday, High Court Judge Boniface Wamala ordered Horeb Services Uganda Limited and its managing director Ezra Mugisha to compensate the family with 250 million shillings. As family lawyer Titus Asimwe from Women's Pro Bono Initiative explains.
To note, court comes out and gives general damages of 200 and punitive damages of 50 million.
The family, through its lawyer, is considering engaging the police to further investigate the company.
And so, whereas the judicial officer says that the ministry should make an inquiry, we are going back to at least think about going to police to inquire into the dealings of Horeb and Mr. Ezra.
Meanwhile, the president of the Migrant Workers' Voice, Abdallah Kayonde, says while the judgment is fair, the amount awarded for the compensation is little. He adds that government should have equally been held liable.
In such a case, actually, they under-awarded this family. People may not understand why we are arguing and contesting the judgment. We are not contesting negatively that it shouldn't have happened. It was a good move, but they went for a wrong party. Yet we have somebody directly responsible with a full bilateral, a full labor agreement. What is the purpose of that agreement? Is it toothless? If indeed you go and sign these bilateral agreements and the purpose is to protect Ugandans, do they fully protect?
He's now calling for amendment of the labor externalization regulations related to monitor Ugandans if working abroad is to improve. The family has one appeal to make to government.
If it is possible for my mother's body to be brought back, we would love to bury her because I have my 2 siblings. They don't even accept that she died.
However, in his judgment, Justice Boniface Wamala said, and I quote, "In the circumstances, it appears to me that the family of the said Milly Namutamba will have to come to terms with the reality that attempts to locate the remains of their loved one have failed, and that they are unable to either obtain the remains for a decent burial or to reach her grave to pay their last respects. To that end, the applicants and the family will have to make do with any award of damages that court may make in that regard." Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.